So, if you haven't heard by now, Roz is gonna be on TV, y'all. Our girl is Vegas famous, baby. She's gonna be in a documentary. Her dramatic ass finally made it to the big screen. She made it, y'all. So yeah, she's gonna be featured in the documentary Escaping Paradise, spelled Pear, a dice.
Shout out to all the pair.
And from what it looks like a big content house that features, BBW women. And she is feeling herself, y'all.
So many reasons. June 10th on the ID network will be available on HBO Max.
How dare you? Hello. We're gonna just wait for people to get in for a second because there's so much to talk about. Your hair looks so pretty. Thank you. So please give it a watch. I don't want to share too many details about the actual production or project itself.
Giddy.
Because you followed me for a long time, so you know me.
I mean, this is exciting stuff. This is a big deal.
Thank you. Yeah.
For you.
Exciting. A big deal for you. Okay.
Honestly, I just laughed because I saw the first thing that she said was Rosie's on HBO Max. That's not at all.
Clearly, we are all just jealous, especially Foodie Beauty. That bitch is jealous too.
I have no idea what she's been up to, but I guess she called me an idiot yesterday.
Rosie, you're an idiot.
And I was like, what? Why?
Well, girls, it's about to be a girl fight.
I'll let you hit me anywhere in my body. Please, come to the open house. Hit me first.
The girls are fighting! No!
It's time!
She's gonna act like a victim, Mom.
Step up toe to toe with my mama, and you think I'm not gonna go to toe with you? Please.
We about to send them flows. We about to throw them moves. We about to send them food pairs. Yeah. And rolling out of the blue corner, weighing it at a lot of motherfucking pounds. We got Foodie Beauty, the bigoted big bag.
I don't care, do something, Rosie. What the fuck are you gonna do?
And rolling out of the corner, weighing in at a lot of motherfucking pounds. We got Rosie the Pelican, perpetual victim.
There ain't nothing that could sell my soul hard enough to be disrespected. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot one tonight, folks. In terms of body heat, place your bets now. Okay, it wasn't that serious, but it could be a boxing match between Roz and Chantal. Think about it. Rosie has a reach advantage because she's taller, and Foodie would probably take too long to get up. But Foodie could run over her foot with her scooter or something, Anyways,
Instead of just, shutting the fuck up and letting everything play out, Rosie is talking on the internet, as usual.
A narc's gonna narc. A liar's gonna lie.
Are we shocked? I'm shocked. Hands up if you're shocked. Let's see what we know so far. So the Paradise House is run by this German man named Stefan, who is attracted to BBWs. Nothing wrong with that. And it appears that there is a sinister aura around this whole thing. It appears that there was some predatory, nefarious shit going on. And our girl Roz is featured in said documentary. Hence why we got this iconic soundbite.
But they don't tell you the price you pay.
that shit is so fucking good.
Why she's featured, a lot of us are trying to figure out because as far as we know, she didn't live in the house.
But she had some type of interaction with him, despite him saying he didn't know who the fuck she was.
This girl right here, I don't even know who that is.
I don't know who this
Girl.
is.
And Roz was not feeling that. How dare you diss her like that? How dare you say you don't know who the fuck she is? She's a celebrity. She is literally the queen of world. How dare you? Now, I'm not sure who added who first, but it seems like she herself is inquiring about, the Fifi community. It wasn't overtly flirty, but there was an implication there, okay? We're not stupid. There was a hope, a dream of, perhaps going to Vegas. And now you're in a documentary.
That's what you get for waking up in Vegas.
So Stefan goes on live and he reads out the whole conversation between him and Rosie, and then what led to her being part of his server and all that stuff. And as he's reading this conversation, it seems like Rosie is looking to insert herself as opposed to him looking to get her. You get what I'm saying? And if you look, she's in the live stream chat trying to distract and saying that the messages are old. So they're old, but they ain't fake though. Okay.
So instead of doing her live stream for the members who are paying for her content, Roz decided to cancel that and insert herself in a panel of the Pearadise victims, even though she was not in the house.
He thinks that all the girls are just going to fight with one another. And I think this is something I've talked to, I know I've talked to Heather about this. I think, Pal, you and I have talked about this. The fact that now we have kind of woken up and really seen the patterns and recognized the true abuse that is happening in that household and with that man, the fact that we are all together and friends, I'm sure pisses him the fuck off.
So they're talking about what happened in the Pearadise house, what they went through with Stefan and everything like that. And I'm trying to figure out why Roz is there. Now she's in the documentary to talk about, the Fifi community. Okay, she was a part of that. Okay, cool. As for these panels, I have no idea why she's there because she was not in the house. Here. So what could she have to add to this discussion about everything that went on in the house? Nothing. She just wants to be seen. We could say, okay, well, maybe she just wants to show solidarity with the victims, right? Okay, sure. But then she went on another panel with Stefan himself. Now, Stefan's ass has been on the LCU, the lolcow bus. Why? Because one of the hosts, Foxy, she was in the house, had an interaction with Stefan. She's spoken with some of the victims, I believe, so she feels very strongly about wanting to get their stories out there and wanting to get them out on a bigger platform. And despite how shitty it is, the LCU is a big platform. But she's forgotten who she works for. Keemstar, our Lord and Savior and lolcow trash. And the LCU is no place to have any type of serious discussion, especially concerning topics as serious as these and accusations as serious as the ones that Stefan has. Case in point.
Here's the last one I have for y'all. Stefan,
Look
look at them fat, juicy women.
That's how I look at French fries, to be fair. You guys use butter for KY jelly? I mean, what do you use when you're fucking a fat chick?
Thank you, Tim.
Bacon grease.
That question's for you, Stefan. What lubricant do you use for sex with a fat person? She wants to know if you use butter.
I can't believe it's not butter.
That's margarine.
Bacon grease.
This is not my question. This is Tina's question.
Yeah, clearly not the place to have sensitive conversations. But I mean, are you shocked? Again, hands up if you're shocked.
I don't see any hands.
Now let's get into the panel that Roz did with Stefan. We're just going to look at some key moments that I thought were interesting, and I'm going to talk about them.
This is an open forum.
Okay, can I say something real quick?
Yes. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It had to do with Rosie, but she literally dropped as soon as I came up here. I just wanted to say, okay, first of all, shout out to Michael B. Petty. If you're in Girl World, then you know Michael B. Petty is a legend. And he made a good point in chat about Rosie accusing, making a statement about saying gay men do not like fat women. Just a broad sweeping statement that gay men don't like fat women. And Rosie responded to him in the chat and said that was a lie. She never said that. It is extremely true. There is a clip out there. It's true. It's been passed around. That is something that you said, Rosie.
So what we were asking is to just keep on topic.
Okay, well,
anybody that was just jumping in here to talk about Rosie.
I just requested. They let me up, so I came up.
Yeah. So that wasn't supposed to happen.
Rosie is a pussy ass bitch. You're a fucking pussy. As soon as someone wants to hold you accountable and hold your feet to the fucking fire, all of a sudden, no, I'm not doing this, guys. I'm not doing this. It's not about the documentary. Bitch, you're barely about the documentary. What the fuck are you talking about? People want to hold you accountable for the way that you contradict yourself and you want to drop off stream like a little bitch.
I'm the kind of girl that if you invited to the house, you would have 100% received allegations against, because I have had real allegations.
Now here they were talking about Shay, one of the women in the Pearadise house who recently passed away. And Roz takes this moment to confront Stefan about the statement that he made about her. I just find it funny because when Madame Rita was up there and people were holding Rosie accountable, all of a sudden it was,
we're gonna stay on topic. We're gonna stay on topic. We're not talking about things that don't have anything to do with the doc.
But then when Rosie's big ass was up there on that panel with Stefan, she's over here asking him, well, like you said that I would be the type to accuse someone of this and that, and I didn't like that. But what does that have to do with the documentary? Nothing. Keep the same energy. And for the record, you absolutely are the type of bitch to accuse someone. Absolutely. You are the type to make false accusations. What are you offended for? You use inflammatory language all the fucking time. Case in point, that Uber ride from hell, the Uber video. Stay tuned for that. I'm gonna cover that next.
Why I'm making it very clear, like, I'm not here to like make amends with you or like be friends with you, but at the end of the day, like, I am someone who is able to have peaceful conversations.
Now, if someone went on panel with me and gave the impression that they believed me, they were on my side, they wanted to hear my story, and then they wanted to have a nice, peaceful conversation with the guy who did all that shit to me, I would be
pissed the fuck off.
And it seems like Paula feels the same.
You know that you were out there talking about, like, I love Rita. Do you know that Rita has her own allegations of her own, of setting girls up to be assaulted as well? Fucking bulldog that has been there for him, fighting for him, and you were out there like, I love Rita. Yeah, of course, give people the green light to go and follow Rita and fall for her shit too. I don't think you understand the responsibility to is to be next to that man and people see you talking to that man and be nice to him. And them thinking that he is a safe person to be around, and then shit happens. If you went into the documentary with the, because I know the line that you have in the documentary, right? I know what you're there for. So if that's your lane, right? And you are a person speaking on a topic, not specifically on him, why do you need to talk to him?
Now that is a damn good question.
What a good question.
Yeah, like what is your purpose involvement in this whole situation?
That's a very valid question, yeah.
I think that is a good question.
Shut up, Stefan.
But I feel like that falls under stuff that I would want to discuss revolving NDAs, as well as the fact of having, I said in the beginning of this,
not necessarily, because you're giving a lot of output. Go ahead, what?
Thank you, I have to finish my answer. What I was saying was, I do not want to speak on my involvement in the docuseries until it is out, and I'm
not talking about the docuseries, honey. I'm talking about the situation with Stefan you were just speaking of. What is your goal outcome of your involvement with the situation right here at hand?
Oh, like with this conversation?
No, with everything, not the docuseries. We don't have to talk about that. Okay. I understand the NDA. I'm talking about the whole involvement in your situation of what's going on that you're bringing up within this whole conversation the last, 7 minutes?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm curious this whole time. Yeah. I'm also a follower. I know I've been watching Pearadise since 2020, and I get your side of what you're saying, but I don't understand the reasoning. I don't understand your reasoning and what your goal outcome is of all this.
Can I say something really quick? Star, thank you for coming up. I can answer that question really quick for myself. My goal, my outcome is...
Oops, sorry, don't care.
Here he goes talking about himself again. He and Roz are just alike. They talk about themselves. They make it about themselves. They talk in circles. They should just fuck and leave the rest of us out of it. How about that? Remy could find someone else. He'll be okay.
Roz's goal is to get attention. That's all this is. She could have just shut the fuck up and wait for the documentary to come out. But no. She wants to put herself in all these panels with all these people that she does not know with an experience that she does not have because she wants to be seen. That's all this is. Well, you're seen, bitch. We can definitely see you.
You know who isn't seeing you, though? The members that pay for content because you keep canceling your members' live streams to do these panels. And I find it funny how she won't take the time to talk to anyone who has nothing to do with the doc, right? That's what she was saying when she was running away like a pussy. But she can sit on panel with Fupa's ass who doesn't like her.
Someone in chat blames Rosie for how this whole thing got spun out of proportion. And I would like to say to that, I agree. Fuck you, Rosie. You are a clout chasing bitch and I don't fucking like you.
Interesting. So after all that, she then decides that she has to cancel her stream for members again. It was just too overwhelming, guys. AKA, she's tired from the backlash and all the shit from her being everywhere that she really did not need to be. I think it's best if I just shut up and rest. Bitch, you should have did that this whole time. You should have just shut the fuck up the whole damn time. You should have just sat there and ate your food. Because now she's trying to apologize and walk shit back.
And like, I'm deeply upset at myself about that part of it. Because when I went back up, because I left Zio's live when Stefan came up, because we had our conversation and that was it. That's all I wanted. I didn't want to interact again. And I also wanted to take with seriousness, like the feedback I was given by Paola and others, and make sure that I move forward and my actions like reflect that. I felt like all these other conversations were happening and these different aspects and experiences were being handled on different platforms that I didn't want to associate myself with. But I felt like there was an opportunity for some of the insanity to die down if we could just have a respectful conversation.
First off, bitch, you have your own platform. You didn't have to jump onto anyone else's and make it about you. Secondly, the key word here is opportunity. She saw an opportunity to be seen. That's what this is. Respectful my ass. Okay? That shit was a slap in the face to the Pearadise victims.
Kind of came to a head, and then Xiomara's live happened. I was like, I just think at this point the best thing I can do is just take a step back. At some point when I was up there, she invited in Emily, and I was like, I'm not doing that. Absolutely not. I have nothing nice or respectful to say in her presence, and I want absolutely fucking nothing to do with Emily and Amber, especially after, forgot when it was, like a couple weeks ago, I fell down the rabbit hole of the whole Discord situation and how she handled it, and I want no part in it at all, and I want nothing to do with that. And I think the way Amber successfully bulldozed herself into that to make it all about her was indicative of exactly who she is.
Hot. Have you met Kettle? This is exactly the thing that you're doing. This is exactly what you're doing. You're bulldozing over the stories of these victims and making it all about you when you weren't even in the goddamn house. And that's why this pisses me off and pisses off a lot of the Girl World reaction community and viewers as well, because it's like there are serious accusations going on. There are real victims. I wholeheartedly believe that there are real victims who deserve to have their stories be heard and not have it be muddied by you and your controversial ass, okay? I believe these victim stories. I believe that they're telling the truth. I have no reason to side-eye them. I have every reason to side-eye Roz, because she has proven time and time again to be a damn liar. Again, you should have just sat there and ate your damn food. Stop trying to put yourself in everything.
You fucking attention whore.
So yeah, I, as well as many of you, are going to be seated for the documentary. Special thank you to Nikki T, my favorite Texan. Roz's favorite Texan might be Remy, but my favorite Texan is Nikki T, as well as Scarletter for letting me use clips from their live streams. Thank you to Jenny for inspiring that little girl fight bit in the beginning of the video. And that's all I basically have to say about it. There's been so much going on, a lot of drama, and I think that the documentary will bring a lot of things to light. If you liked any of the content in this video, give it a like before you go. Consider subscribing. I'm on my way to 100. And with that being said, bye.